Hello investors and future investors, welcome to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you the power of options trading and how you could use this to grow your small accounts portfolio exponentially over time. For today's video, I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step walkthrough of actual options and how they operate during the course of holding them in your portfolio. Now, if you are new to options trading or you're trying to use options to get some additional income to supplement your regular 9 to 5, then you so happen to stumble onto the right video. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. Welcome back, investors and future investors. My name is Tim, and on this channel, I show you how I use my portfolio in order to make consistent income. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you live option strategies, about 3 option strategies. I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the not so good. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you, even with all of this, you can still come out with a profit. Now, for today's video, you need to really lock in order for you to understand what's going on. I will try, as per usual, to keep this video as simplistic as I possibly can without overcomplicating any of these strategies and how you could use them to make money. Now, you guys know how we do it. We like to go ahead and get down and dirty with options. Now, the focus for today's video is going to be none other than applied, and that's going to be APLD. Now, what I have open in front of me is one contract of apply. This is a buy call, which is a long call in the options world. So I actually bought an option at the $14 call right here, and I had it sit in my portfolio. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the details. I'm going to show you how this trade works out, and I'm going to show you how to use it to make consistent income. So let's go ahead and go down. Okay, so here it is. As you can see here, the current value of the options I have is going to be 915. However, I did pay $2.73 per contract, or $273. Now, I do have 3 contracts, so you're going to multiply the 2.73 by 3, and that should give you $819. If I were to close this trade out today, I'll be up on it. The difference I'll be up on is going to be your 915 minus your 819, and I should be up on the trade. But that's not the focus of today's video. The focus of today's video is to show you the power of options. Now, let's go down a bit further. For today's return, as you can see down here, today's return is almost 100% return, and that equals to $456 in monetary terms. That's just one day. Your account could be up as much as $456 or 100%. But also remember, with options, your account could also be down negative 100%. So remember that as well. Now, the total return for this option is going to be $96 or 11%. That's a total return right now. So as you can see to the right here, if I were to sell to close these options, let's go ahead. I'm going to put in my 3 contracts right here. You're going to see the amount of money I will be receiving is going to be $899, or let's say $900. Remember, I did pay $819, so I will be up on the trade if I decide to close it out today. Obviously, I'm not going to close out the trade today because I still have some time on it. The amount of time I have is the expiration of 9/19, which is September 19th. So I have exactly 4 weeks in order for this trade to expire. Now, you guys know the name of my channel is Investment Gains, meaning I love to lock in my gains, and that's it. So whenever this percentage total return gets above 20%, I'll be looking to close out this trade and lock in my investment gains. Now, the date I bought this is June 6th. Now, this here is very hard to do. Let me tell you why. When I bought this option on June 6th, this stock was beaten down. Now, when stocks are down, we get scared. We don't want to buy the shares. We don't want to trade the options. And that's just a mental thing that we have to get over. But when the stocks are down, especially on a good stock, this one is not really a good stock. This one is a very speculative stock, but I saw an opportunity. Whenever a good stock is down and you have this opportunity, feel free to go ahead and capitalize on that opportunity. So, like I said, for today's video, I want to show you the power of options, and this here is the good. The good is that within a couple of hours or a couple of weeks, a couple of months, you could be up on a trade of hundreds of dollars, and that could grow your account portfolio exponentially. So the good. Now I'm going to show you the really, really good. Now, the really, really good is where I excel. So let's go ahead to the actual applied stock right now, and I'm going to show you the really, really good. So guys, before I continue this video, I always want to make sure you guys do yourself a favor. Two favors actually. Favor number one, always make sure to do your own due diligence before investing. What may work for my portfolio might not work for yours. The second favor you need to do yourself is always make sure to have an exit strategy. That way, if the trade do decide to go against you, then at least you know how to get out of the trade. So that being said, let's go ahead and continue with the video. So we're actually on the applied stock right now, and I'm going to go down and show you the really, really good part, which is my specialty. So my specialty, as you guys seen on the channel, is to make consistent income. Now, right before we do that, let's go ahead and look at how Robinhood guys are doing this. And if we scroll here, we could see this was done on August 15th. So Robinhood investors are just now getting into this. But that's not why I'm here. Let's go down. I want to show you the history. And let's go. So here we have the history. Let's go to show more. Good. What I want to highlight from this, I want to show you guys the amount of money I made since I bought this in June. So right here is $87. This is a short roll, meaning instead of me closing out a position, I actually extended the date in order for me to get additional income. So we have $87 here. And before I show you the rest, you see these here that says cancel. Sometimes when you see an opportunity in the market and you try to capitalize on that opportunity, sometimes your orders are not filled. So that's why you see most of these cancels. At the end of the day, they get canceled once they're not filled. So let's go ahead. We just had $87 right here. We have another $159 right here. Let's go down even further. We have this is a sell. This is $78 here. And we have 106 here. So that is the amount of money I've made thus far since I bought these contracts on June 6th. So that is the very, very, very good, because I specialize in making consistent income. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the bad. And for that, we actually have to go back to the applied stock. Okay, so here we are on an applied option strategy. Now, this option strategy is a covered call. The one I just showed you previous to this is a long call. I'm using these covered calls to make consistent income, and I'm using the long call as collateral in order for me to do this. As you can see here, my strike price for the long call is $15. If you remember, the strike price for the long call was $14. So it's just about $1 difference, which is really, really close. Now, let's go ahead and scroll down. Now, this expires once again. It expires on the exact same date as the long call. Now, money. I just showed you how I made consistent money selling covered calls. And then when I go ahead and I did this particular one, I received $93 per contract. And I do have 3 contracts. If you go ahead and you multiply $93 per contract by 3, now that should give you about $279. So in addition to the amount of money I showed you I just made, I made an additional $279. So once again, these videos are not to brag. These videos just to show you the power of the options. So right here, you're going to see, because this is a sell call, I'm actually down on the trade. The amount I'm down on the trade is going to be negative $450. Now, that is the bad part. Now, the bad part is not so bad, because as I go ahead with the video, I'm going to show you why it's not so bad. If I were to close out this trade right now, I'd have to pay $246 per contract in order to close it out. And that is more than what I paid to get into the contract. So if I were to close this out right now, I'd be at a loss of around $450. With the covered call option, I'm down on the trade. With the long call option, I'm up on the trade. So I showed you the good, which is the long call, where I'm able to hold a long call in my option portfolio, and the share price just keeps appreciating. So I keep making money there. I showed you the very good, which is I'm able to use a long call in my portfolio in order to make consistent income. I show you the very good again, where I show you the average credit for my last covered call that I did on this stock. So now I'm going to show you how to X out of both of them, the long call and the short call, in order for you to get even more money. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead to view all options down here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to close both the covered call and we're going to close the long call simultaneously. So we now going to have buy, we're going to have call, we're going to look for our expiration date. I really hope this is not too complicated for you guys. So our expiration date was September 19th. Let's go ahead and find that. Now, for the covered call, the strike price was 15 right here. So for the covered call is a sell call. So in order for me to get out of it, I need to do the reverse. The reverse is going to be to buy it back. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to select that. As I just showed you with the covered call, it has the exact same price here, which is $246 or $2.46. Now, with the long call, it's a buy call. So what I have to do to get out of it, I'm going to have to go ahead and sell it. So we're going to go to sell call right now. And then we're going to go ahead and choose that, which was the $14, as you can see down here. Let's go ahead and select that. We're going to hit continue, and voila. So in addition to all the money that I made selling consistent covered calls, and the last covered call I sell that brought in $279, if I were to close both these option strategies right now, which is the long call that I'm up on and the covered call that I'm down on, I will still be able to get an additional credit. So there you have it, investors and future investors. The whole purpose of today's video is to show you the power of options trading. Even if you're down on a trade, you could still make money whenever you X out of the trade. And in this case, you could see I'm still going to make money here. Now, before I round up this video, I want to bring one more thing to your attention, which is going to be the break even. I always talk to you guys about the break even price. And a lot of people comment about you need to sell above your break even price, but I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. So let's go ahead and get back into our buy call option. Okay, so here we are back on our buy call options. Now, this that I'm showing you today in today's video, this is not something I read in a book. This is not something I got off YouTube or off of Google. This is actually stuff that's in my portfolio. So as you can see here, the break even right here, the break even price is $16.73, meaning in order for me to start making money, I need to hit this price right here. Now, I did accumulate lots of money selling covered calls. So what happened is that right away it brought down my break even. So let's say I made $500 over the course of the 3 months I was selling covered calls. I'm going to subtract the $500 from this. So now my new break even price is going to be around $11.73. So now I could go ahead and sell covered calls at an even lower price. Now, another thing I want to bring to your attention is the price of the stock. Remember, the break even is $16.73, but the current price of the stock is $16.49, which is less than the break even. Now, although the price of the stock has not touched our break even yet, we're still making money right here. Now, let's say the case is that the share price right now is way below here, then you'd still be up on the trade. The reason why you'd be up on the trade is that all the money that you've made in selling covered calls brought down this average cost right here. So even if you're not up on the trade, at least you will not lose as much money as going to like zero. So whenever you guys decide to go ahead and do option strategies, always consider selling options. If you're working with a small account portfolio and you're not able to pick up 100 shares of the stock, then there are option strategies that can be used in order for you to be able to control the stock, in order for you to go ahead and do these option strategies. If you guys have any questions about how to sell covered calls, how to buy calls and have it in your portfolio and wait for the share price appreciation, or any exit strategies in order for you to get additional income, then just let me know in the comments below. Now, thank you guys for watching. And for those of you that made it to the end of the video, you guys are the real investors and future investors. Hopefully today's video was not too technical and you guys understand. If there's anything you guys don't understand, just let me know in the comments below. I will try my best to go ahead and explain it. Remember, this is live. This is not anything that's made up. So if you haven't already, now would be the best time for you to go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, Go ahead and share this video with someone that you think can benefit from its content. On this channel, I try to put out as much free content as I possibly can in order for me to help people with their trading in options in order for them to get additional income. So together, let's help as many as we can by sharing this video. Now, until the next video, keep pushing your investments.